Okay guys, my name's Avatar, I'm here with Buffalo Butt, and we're here to show you an awesome mod created by resinresin called Parkour mod. It's all about PvP and, well, actually different versions of PvP. We're gonna show you all of them right now. This is a castle block, particularly the blue castle block. If you right click this block, it spawns this awesome castle with the blue flag, as you can see right here, which doesn't really have much things right here except for the towers, but the cool thing is down below the stairs here. Right down here you have a possibility to create tunnels, so you can make like an underground part of the map, tunnels, whatever. You have 5 different classes, as you can see right there in those boxes. The idea would be that the player just steps in here and right clicks in this class, which is the Knight class. Basically, the player now is able to go down there or go up there and fight his friends. Each castle has its own set of classes, which are the Guard class, Knight class, Healer, Scout, and finally the Archer. Note that the classes spawn every set of armor except for the boots. The boots only show you the team, they do not belong to the class, so you can be an archer with a red set of boots or a healer with a green set of boots, and it won't make a difference. As you can tell anyways, you have the blue boots which belong to no classes. So anyways, the classes have certain differences. The archer is the only range class, and it's the class that deals you the most damage by dealing 4 hard damage per shot. Also note that the arch is quite fast. The Scout, however, is the fastest class in the game, but it only deals 1 hard damage per attack. However, the victim is actually blinded, so they can barely see. And it can jump also up to 4 blocks high, but you can climb 3 blocks of height. The Healer class is the only class that cannot attack. Their attack only deals 1 damage as well, but they heal you up, whether you're an enemy or an ally. The next class is the Knight class. It's the slowest class in the game, and it's the second deadliest one if we're counting the Archer as well. It deals 3.5 damage, hard damage per attack, but it also leaves the victim with sickness. Next up is the Guard class, which is a mixture of every class. It doesn't really hurt a lot, but it's also relatively fast in its speed. It's sort of a jack of all trades kind of class. This is a control point. Right now, the control point belongs to red team. If you just spawn the control point, it's gonna be looking in a white color. Now, if yellow team needs to come here and capture this control point, they only have to right click the sword, bam, control point is all yellow now. This is the Archer's tower. As you can see, this is Archer's block, you right click it and bam, you get this awesome, cool looking tower. This is the Witch Tower, which is supposed to be used by the Wizard Tower, by the healer, because he has the same icon and it's all made in the same theme and stuff. This is, as Buffalo was saying, it's the Guard hut, which doesn't really have much things here. It's just this thing just has 2 chests, and that's about it. And here we have the Knight's hut. This is the last hut in the game. And it's a little bit bigger than the Guard one, but smaller than the rest. It has a really nice seat and 2 furnaces and like a percent. That's about it. Oh, and a workbench. I forgot about that. So, there is one last house, which is this community creation, which is simply a cottage, and it has its very nice fireplace, and upstairs you have your own bedroom, and as you can see here, 2 really lonely music boxes, a workbench, and a small chest as well. These buildings, the shovel iconic buildings, are the medium split sections. Now, split is the awesome game in Minecraft where you have to destroy the floor below your enemy until they fall down or you fall down. So in this case, I won. Yeah, take that. This is the small miner's spliff. And this right next to us, it's the medium miner's spliff, which this is the reset button. If you break something for whatever reason, you right click it and bam, it's all resetted, so you can restart it and you don't have to create it again or something. Here is the actual Spliff combat section. There's water all over the place, so you might survive the fall or you might not. Spliff have several themes. They all come into sizes small and medium. This this is the small spliff. That's the medium. Now those are the minor spliff. These two are the natural spliffs. As you can see, here's a block. It's brownish and dirt-like color, and it's actually the only one that's really different in the theme. It's a little more developed, I'd say. It has also those trees and the tall grasses and the flowers and everything. But in the inside, they're all the same. It's simply a split compensation, as you can see. And finally, over there, you got the nether ones. That's the small, and this is medium-sized split. Now, this is the PvP arena. These are the miners PvP arena, and this is a small size, and that's the medium size. Unfortunately, we spawn them really close, so they're a little bit overlapping each other, but that's no biggie. As you can see, you just simply drop here, and basically you fight till death. This is the medium size, and it's actually quite cool. It's a really nice coliseum. You also have some rooms to prepare yourself. The PvP arenas also come with different themes, but we only chose to spawn this one because they all look the same. Next on this mod, a non-PvP block, but it's nonetheless equally awesome, which is the Parkour chest. Parkour, I never know how that's pronounced, I'm sorry about that. This is the icons you can see. If you right click it, same as everything else, you got this awesome looking, chest looking building. And if you come in here, you can see this is actually a parkour chest. It's actually pretty hard. I haven't been able to finish this yet. This is so far the only parkour creation for this mod as of yet. These are the 4 types of teleports or spawn points. They come in pairs, so basically, if you want to go to the green castle, you can place one teleport block here, one inside the green castle, you right click it, and bam, you're inside the green castle, as I tell you. And since this comes in pairs, you can always right click these ones, and you're just going to go back to the previous one. Same as this kind of teleport, you can always right click it, and it's going to go back for the first and second. Each castle spawns with their own very own cube, but they're not quite these ones. Those spawn cubes are a little bit different, and I'm going to show you them right now. The exclusive spawn points in each castle, this is 2 different things. One is this server spawn block, which, in case you can tell, it has an up arrow, and bam, it spawns that nifty creation. This spawn has a couple of particular interesting stuff, so we'll see. First one is that in the center it has these 2 different arrow-looking blocks. If you right-click them, it's going to teleport you to a different part of the map, but I'm going to show you that in a second. These 2 blocks are for healing. This is the food hunger healing block. You just step on it, and it's going to fulfill your hunger block. You can't see that right now because in creative mode, but it does actually work. This is the healing block. If you step on it, it's going to give you regeneration 2 for approximately 5 seconds, so it's going to basically heal you up. This spawn also has 4 colors, each spawn for each theme. If you right click this cube, it takes you to the green castle. If you right click it back, it takes you up here, so you can basically heal yourself up. The other type of game you can do from this spawn point is the Hunger Games. Now you can access the Hunger Games by right clicking each one of these arrow blocks. If you right click that one, this gives you to the spawn to play the Hunger Games. This is a small one, however, as correctly pointed by Buffalo. If a player is to play here, they only have to right click these spawn blocks or whatever. They have to right click these spawn blocks, and they'll be taken downstairs to the corresponding spawn point in the Hunger Games. Note, however, that only 1 person out of 8 in this case can start the Hunger Games. To start it, you just have to right click the block, that he just did. I was going to do that. And it's going to say Hunger Games small starting 1 minute. Now I'm going to show you what's going to happen in 30 seconds. Okay, so this is what it says after 30 seconds. Okay, as you can see, that says 10 seconds, and the count is going to show up in 5. Now the players can actually leave, and you have this Hunger Games chest. You have to right click them to enable them, and right click them back, and it will randomly spawn different items throughout these chests. However, since these chests are actually random, you might get lucky, you might get a couple of swords, or you might simply get zipped. Oh my god, this is the mother load. Well, basically, after grabbing all that, players have to kill each other within the circle. Right beneath the workbench, you have a reset button, so you right-click it, and you will be able to spawn it back up there again, or simply get into position and right-click start, and the same thing all over again. This is a Hunger Games menu. Same as the previous one, you can get to it by right-clicking this arrow up here in the spawn point, which is the rider arrow, and it will teleport you to the spawn section. And once you're up here, you have to right-click this spawn block, and you'll be taken to this sort of glass cage. Same as before, only one player has access to the start button, and when you right-click it, again, it'll be ready in 1 minute. Note, however, that this Hunger Game is a little different from the previous one. You have to actually break the leaves to get in here, but after that, it's all pretty much the same. You still have these randomly generated chests, actually chests with randomly generated items. And okay, this is bad luck. We got the different Hunger Games chests, which you can scatter around the whole map. They go from tiers 1 to 4. Okay, so this brings us to 3 different kinds of blocks: the boosters and the bouncers. Boosters work simply. You just step on them and you press W and you're gonna be boosted up. The more you get in a row all close together, the faster you'll go. Next up are the bouncers. This is a low bouncer and that's a high bouncer. This makes you bounce quite a lot, although I'm bouncing a little bit more because I'm wearing the scout armor right now. And they do harm you by 1 heart and a half. This, however, is the high bouncer. This is pretty cool. Wearing the scout armor, it makes you jump a heck of a lot. Jumping across one of these and falling back to the floor will simply get you at half heart or simply killed. This is one of the creepiest blocks I've ever seen. What this does is it blinds the person and it poisons them and it gets them sick. Only for a couple of seconds though, but if you're in survival mode, it's gonna get you down to half of your life, so careful. Next up, it's the instant heal block. All you have to do is place this on the ground, right click it, and bam, you got a heal. Just like that. The higher the block, the bigger the heal. This is the library maze block. You right click it, it spawns this nifty, awesome maze. You right click the start button, the door should open. There we go. The main goal of the library maze is to find the victory diamond. However, know that you only have 2 victory diamond spawns because it's made for 4 players, so you can only have a winner team and next best winner team. This is the instant skyblock block, and yes, as you can tell, it does give you the skyblock challenge. It spawns this glass base, a chest with 4 boats, so it's already up for 4 players, 4 teams if you may. Once you get up top of the waterfall, all you have to do is climb the stairs, fall through this hole, and there you go. You got yourself your instant skyblock challenge. And to sum up, we got ourselves the last block that belongs to this mod. This is Glass Domo block. We just want to say that we do recommend everyone to try the mod out. It does have a very simple installation process, and it's quite awesome. The developer added quite a lot of features from the last previous version. It will allow you to create quite a lot of maps, and let's just end up the words and finally show you what this mod can do, what this block can do actually.